Yeah, man, tell that check on Q50, man.
They obviously shot out the back window, shot out this left or the driver's side back window, and then they crashed into the emergency room. All right, so man, now let's talk about this breaking news coming out of St. Louis. So it looks like drill rapper Q50 allegedly was shot and killed in St. Louis. Now I'm talking about the one and only Bloodhound Q50. Now Bloodhound Q50 is a rapper who's been closely associated with the deceased rapper Bloodhound Lil Jeff. They're in the same crew, and allegedly they were in the same gang. Now there's a lot of debate about if they're related through blood in any type of way, but one thing for sure, these guys have been at the top of what people talked about in drill rap for a minute now, man. Ever since Bloodhound Lil Jeff burst on the scene, he was a star in the making. And Bloodhound Q50 took up the mantle after he was dead and deceased. And their whole appearance in the drill rap scene came with a lot of controversy because of some things that they've done since they've been rappers in the mainstream. Now, Bloodhound Q50 has had ongoing beefs on social media with other drill rappers, and he's also had an ongoing beef in the streets that has been widely publicized with this whole Bloodhound versus Trap City situation that went down. Trap City Terrell was a rapper on the opposite side. They talked about each other. People referred to him as a created player from time to time in order to disrespect him because there was a lot of rumors that he wasn't originally from Chicago, that he was from Gary, Indiana. But regardless of all that, there were always these rumors of Bloodhound Q50 being really, really active in those streets and being really, really destructive out here in the community, man, which is crazy because now it looks like reports and these same rumors are coming back to say that he was allegedly shot and killed, man. So let's look at some of the stuff that's circulating online. Now, this is one post right here that claims that this is video footage of what took place with Bloodhound Q50. So let's check this out.
And then park this shit down there. The Lou is not sweet, gang. Black truck on flats.
Now, if you didn't hear him correctly, he just said the loot is not sweet. And he said that black truck right there that you see people hanging out of, you can see that the window, or the guy hanging by, you can see that the window looks like it's shot out. The window looks like it's shot out, and it looks like it crashed into the emergency room. So somebody might have shot up this black SUV, and then it crashed into the emergency room when it was trying to drop people off. So allegedly dropping off Q50 and whoever else was shot, man. So it looks like the car was shot all up because you even see the back tire looks like it's out as well. So this is a crazy scene if this is actually the car that took Bloodhound Q50 and his people to the hospital because, man, it just looks all bad. You can see there that the car tire is out, and then you see the back windshield is blown out. Yeah, man, looks like somebody crash landed, taking somebody to the emergency room, man. And this is a possibility, and this is often happens when there's a shooting, you know what I mean? So let's play a video one more time.
Yeah, man, tell their ass check on Q50, man. They didn't park this shit down there. The Lou is not sweet, gang.
Now you see that's a video of the same situation. And he's basically saying that the Lou is not sweet. And one thing we know about St. Louis is they get active, bruh. It's always been in the top of the most dangerous cities in America. And that's not a badge of honor or anything like that. That's just pure facts. That St. Louis is nothing to play with. It's never been anything to play with. And dudes will get you up out of here there. You know what I mean? A lot of people refer to it as backdoor city because people come from other cities in the Midwest. They go to St. Louis, think that they can let their hair down, and whatever beef that they had follows them because they get backdoored in St. Louis. A lot of people get backdoored in St. Louis and lose their life in the music game and in the streets, specifically in the streets. Not as many people lose their life in the music game in St. Louis as you would see as in like a LA when it comes to out-of-towners. Because a lot of rappers who are local to St. Louis have for sure lost their life and been killed, man. It's crazy. Like during I think from the time period between 2020 and 2024, they did a whole tally, man, in a news article about it, man. Or it wasn't even a news article. It was a blog post where they just detail all the up-and-coming rappers who had lost their lives. And it was eye-catching because, you know, in St. Louis, they ain't for play, man. So let's play some more of this.
Black truck on flats.
So what you see right here, like you said, the black truck is on flats. You see a police hanging out the back. They obviously shot out the back window, shot out this left or the driver's side back window, and then they crashed into the emergency room. So if this is Q50 and them, man, they was trying to make it in time to save some lives. But according to the reports, you know, Q50 didn't make it, and he lost his life. This is a wild one, man. Now, this post is just another look at that video where Q50 allegedly lost his life. So let's look at it again.
The Lou is not sweet, gang.
Okay, so that's an even better picture of the scene outside of the emergency room there, where it looks like a black SUV, maybe a black Suburban or a black Denali. It was black. It was actually shot up. The back window was shot up, and then the driver's side rear window was shot up, and the car crashed into a beam right in front of the emergency room. So somebody was trying to get to the emergency room in a hurry, be this Q50 or not, but somebody said, man, whoever it was, they appeared at a different time. So they appeared early in the morning. They basically said, check on your folks, check on Q50 or whatnot, man. So this is
Black truck on flats. Yeah, man, tell their ass check on Q50, man. They didn't park this shit down there.
This is wild, man. Like, when it comes to drill rap, man, it's always something crazy going on. I can say that much.
Yeah, man, tell their ass check on Q50, man. They didn't park this shit down there.
I don't know, man. What do y'all think about this situation, man? Q50 and Bloodhound Lil Jeff, and they hit the drill scene with a splash. And they were really, really upfront about the violence, about the drug use, about a lot of things that happens in the drill rap scene, man. And everybody from this crew, you know, that we've seen has gotten into a situation where they either were in a shooting or they were there when somebody lost their life. But this time it looks like it's turned on Q50. And a lot of people were like surprised, or aren't going to be surprised, I should say. They're just not going to be surprised by this situation because Q50, man, he put it out there that he lives that life. So regardless of what, man, it's almost like you reap what you sow. But y'all tell me, man, and I don't want to sound cold about that. So if Q50 did lose his life, rest in peace to him. Hopefully this is not true and he pulls through if he was one of the people who was shot. But man, most people won't go out there and film something like that, you know what I mean? Unless, you know, they had some info or they were sure about it. But a lot of blogs are pushing this, especially Chicago, St. Louis, Midwest blogs and stuff. And some of the bigger blogs have picked this up. So it's looking like, you know, Q50, Bloodhound Q50 lost his life. It's a crazy one, y'all.
Bruh.
Man, we'll see how this plays out because you know how drill rap goes. Because somebody who's responsible or somebody who had anything to do with it will probably say something on social media.